The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Okay, we lit it just like a fuse, so no need to pick and choose. Welcome to 2020, where we do more than interviews. The hottest be coming through, jumping knowledge on all of you. Get a peek at the front of you with the truth that they offer you. Yeah, hands up, we doing it for the culture. To give artists and businesses more exposure. Keeping it real and stay solid just like a boulder. It's about to go all the way down, can't get no lower. Chasing my dreams, know that they get no slower. But if I stay running, I promise they getting closer. Moreover, success my older. And if you're sleeping on me, I'm waking them up like Folgers. I told you, coming from the land with the tide roll. Well, we'll be on a whole different vibe though. We like to ride slow and keep our windows tinted so you really can see us like Stevie Wonder waking up with his eyes closed. Yeah, got the kind of flow that rock the boat. On my 16s of pounds of dope. And if you figure you can hang with me on the mic, then grab some rope. Matter of fact, better grab some hope while you at it. We keep it live, it's time to tune in. Turn up the sound on what you're using. It goes so hard, I think it's bruising. The show is 2020, no need to zoom in. Yeah.
So thank you for tuning in to another episode of A Business Minute. I'm your host, Sirr. Today I'm joined by a special guest, Miss Danielle Locke of Nicole's Cleaning Service. How you doing today, ma'am?
I'm great.
All right. Well, listen, before we get started, I just want to let you know I appreciate you taking time out of your day to do this interview with me. The way we got in touch, for those that don't know, is this past weekend I reached out to the community to find a local black business to invest in. I was definitely thinking about, people are kind of struggling right now given the context of the COVID-19 situation. And I thought it would be best if I just directly invested in someone and then asked them, if they'd be interested in interviewing. And a mutual friend actually recommended you. And I looked into you and I was like, you know what? Let's go with her. And so here we are today. So thank you again for taking time out today.
Well, thank you.
All right. So one of the things I want to touch on is the entrepreneurial spirit, starting up your own business. So just asking you, what made you want to start your own cleaning service?
Well, it started because I've been cleaning since I was about 5, so it's a long time. And I would clean in other companies, but somehow it wouldn't fit my spirit. Like, it put it in my spirit to move on. And then when everything started happening lately with the virus, I was like, and I got laid off, so I was like, that was my sign that I feel like God put me on the path. And I've had about two clients so far just in the past few weeks off of advertising.
Wow. That's amazing. It goes to show you how quickly, the word spreads. Okay. And then you've been cleaning since you were 5. I can definitely relate to that because my grandmother did definitely have me sweeping and mopping if I wasn't dusting. So I know what you mean. All right. So starting a business is kind of tough, getting your name out there, getting everything you need. Were there any, hardships that kind of stood in your way that you overcame?
Well, it's a lot because, of course, I started to research everything first because I didn't want to start something without having knowledge. So my hard part was finding someone that has their own business to give me advice.
Okay.
I was kind of lucky to have a few people that actually responded and was like, this is the steps that you need to take. And it kind of helped because by me knowing a few people, they referred me to my person that does my logos, my flyers, and etc. So it kind of helped a lot.
Okay, so the importance of networking. I believe wholeheartedly that's where majority of your supporters come from, just by talking with people and letting them know what you want to do and your dream. And you'd be surprised, strangers will help you, connect to the appropriate people and the right, support system. So I think that's dope.
Definitely.
Now, another question. Seeing that this year has been a little bit of a backstep for a lot of companies, what are some of the plans that you have once this is over? Do you have any plans of expanding, or what's your future for this next year?
Well, my plan originally, because I'm the type of person, I believe that people like the same person in their home versus you have a huge company and you have different people in and out. Right. And I built my company on it's just me for right now. That way they feel comfortable enough, and if it gets to the point where I get a lot of clients and I won't be able to do it, then I'll start adding it and expanding, because I did expand my cleaning services from Mobile to Sims, Daphne, Fairhope, and a few other areas, so that way it kind of would give me more clients actually.
Okay, I'm wholehearted with you. Expansion is necessary. You have to think outside of your borders if you really want to make an impact. So kudos to you on seeing that early. So I guess my next question was, you mentioned earlier that you had a few people that I guess for more or less they were like mentors. They kind of guided you and gave you information that you needed. Was there anyone in particular that you wanted to give a shout out to? Like one person that kind of really made sure you were on the right path?
Well, it's two of them, because one of them is Miss Mary Green. She has her own company business where she sells detox teas, and she does the meal preparations and a lot. And she's the one that actually reached out to me and gave me a lot of information. Awesome. And my childhood friend, he has his own business, landscaping business as well, and that's Kendrick Bettis. He's the one that gave me the information he actually gave me my second client.
Wow.
And also he gave me the information for the logo. Okay. And the business card, and the flyer. So he kind of gave me a lot of resources.
Okay. And how long have you been actively doing cleaning so far?
Well, in my company, I started in March, but I officially didn't start advertising until a few weeks ago. Okay.
All right. Awesome. Well, I'm glad to see you hitting the floor running. I think the hardest thing to do is get something started and put it into action, because we get nervous about an idea, especially when we share it with the world. So allow me to give you your flowers by telling you congratulations, and I hope to see you continue along this path. This is awesome news to hear that you're getting started already, because a lot of people, when they get started, they don't see clients. You have to kind of get your foot in the door in some way, but your networking and communication has definitely done that for you. So I hope to see you expand even more. So one of my closing questions, and I think it's one of my favorite questions, is the hardest thing, like I said, you can do is just go out on your own. If there was someone who wanted to do something similar to what you're doing, just taking their own business idea and putting themselves in the forefront and going forward, what words of encouragement would you have to that person?
Well, I would tell them that basically go with your heart on everything, every decision you make, do research, and even if you may not see success in your first few weeks or first few months, just keep pushing, because I believe God puts people on that path, and when they go on that path, they'll be able to succeed in it. So just to keep pushing.
All right. Awesome. Now, Danielle, if anyone wants to get in contact with you regarding Nicole's cleaning services, where could they reach you?
Well, I have multiple ways. I have Nicole's Cleaning Service on Facebook, and also I have my email, but the easiest way to contact me is my telephone number, which I have on my flyers, which I can provide that if...
Absolutely. We'll make sure to include that on the cover of this video. But if you'd like to give out that email, we could definitely do it now as well.
Oh, it's Nicole's. It's NICOLES Cleaning Services 070891@gmail.com.
All right. Awesome. And I'll make sure that we include that on the description. And Nicole, again, I really appreciate you taking time out your day to do this just one-on-one conversation about entrepreneurs, because I feel like we have a lot of talent here in Mobile, and we just need the right opportunity to highlight you guys who are doing an amazing job. So again, thank you so much.
Thank you.